How to move in NYC. Best movers and companies to use while moving in New York. Moving in NYC can be quite a challenge at the best of times. Here, we'll explain everything you need to know, including how to find the best movers and companies to help you with this process. Why is moving in NYC such a challenge? Well, there are a few issues that you'll encounter here. First, there's traffic. There's also the different seasonal weather. Then there's also the added issue of moving during a pandemic. So let's explore some of the key considerations that you need to keep in mind when you're moving in New York City. Before you look for the best New York City movers, you must choose a place to live. If you already have a location, you can skip this step. If you haven't chosen a place yet, you need to visit the different neighborhoods in person. It's important to explore points like where the nearest subway stop is, how far away the local superstore will be, and whether the area feels safe. There's a lot of resources you can use to check details about areas in New York, including Address Report, Localized City, and Neighborhood Scout. There's also a few issues that you need to handle when moving. For instance, you should consider parking. It's important to know where the removal team can park their van outside of your address and at the new home. If you live in an apartment building or a similar shared property, you may want to let the owner know the date you are moving out. Next, it's useful to write a list of tasks you must complete before the move. This should include Wi-Fi installation, contacting any companies that have your address, changing the mailing address, letting your landlord know your moving date, checking door sizes, and getting rid of furniture you no longer want. Completing a clear-out will save you money on the move and keep things simple. Next, you need to make sure that you're choosing the best packing supplies. Companies such as City Moving Boxes or Bennett can help. Don't assume that the most expensive service is the best or the cheapest is the worst. Instead, explore a few different quotes to get a baseline price that you should expect to pay. If you're looking for the best New York City movers, then you might want to consider asking friends and family. People who you know may have used movers here before, and if so, they will likely be able to recommend a great company. Alternatively, you can think about using Movers Run. Our solution will allow you to search for a variety of moving services, including white glove, heavy items, piano or pool table movers, residential, and of course, packers and movers.